What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about 4 different things that you can use when making mask ties that are not elastic. 2 reasons to use not elastic for some of these things. Number 1, it's really hard to get. Mine's been on back order for weeks now, and it's not showing up. So in order to keep making masks, we needed something else to put into the mask. Also, number 2, some people prefer ties, ways to put it on there. The elastic is tough on the ears, especially if you got to wear the thing all day. Being able to tie it up makes a little bit of a difference. So the number 1 thing that I have used for making most of the masks has been ribbon. It's pretty soft. It holds up to washing pretty well. Not very expensive, but it is still kind of pricey in terms of total cost per mask, especially when you're making hundreds of these things. I've found that the 3/8 inch gross grain ribbon works really well. I've gone up to a 1/2 inch because you can still order that from Amazon as of today. Both of these seem to work really well, and we haven't gotten a lot of complaints from folks out of it, so those are pretty effective. Something newer, number 2, that I've worked on is this blanket yarn. Normally, I wouldn't have thought that yarn would work out so well because typically it's pretty thin on the inside. This stuff is pretty strong. It's working out pretty well for the handful of masks that we've made with it, and it's holding up pretty good. It's also very soft, so it's nice on the user. And it's really available. Like I just happened to be going to Walmart and snagged a couple more of these because they're sitting out there. So there's quite a bit of it. This Bernat blanket yarn comes in a handful of different colors, so you can kind of match it up with your mask. It is very soft and it's easy to work with. And for about $7, I get enough ties to make around 50 masks, and that's cutting it to 4 16-inch lengths. 2 other options, I haven't used it as much, but they are available, and it is a way to be able to keep making it. One is Paracord. This stuff is still pretty available through a lot of the craft sections and stuff like that. It's a little bit thicker. It is very expensive in terms of total cost per length for mask, but I mean, if you're desperate, it works. It's also very, very strong. So if you're going to be in a pretty rugged moving around environment and you need something that's going to hold its shape really good, this stuff works really well. So that, and then the final thing is t-shirt yarn. That's something that was a new experience for me. You can cut up individual t-shirts, and because of the material, you can cut it into about 1/2 inch length sections, roll it through, and then use it to sew on for the ties, and it works really well. I'm not going to show you how to cut up a t-shirt here. There's a lot of great videos on YouTube. I'll link to one of them down in the comments below because it's really great. The 2 t-shirts that we have been cutting up for the ones that we've done are the Gildan, as well as these Fruit of the Loom dual defense. We got a handful of them on sale at Walmart. The material's really good, and they're super cheap, and it's very soft. So it all works together. So hope that helps, guys. Keep making masks. We're all going to get through this. Thanks for watching.